Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is Love and Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 6. Well, this is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, of course. Frenemies. Now, the episode starts off with Joseline and Jessica Dime. Jessica Dime, they actually come to a resolution. And it goes like this. Joseline was just like, look, I said what I said, and that's it. No, I'm kidding. Jessica Dime was hurt because the whole issue that they had was the fact that Joseline wouldn't go and own up to the fact that she knows Jessica Dime. Oh yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. My name is Romie. I'm not sure if I said that already, but Jessica Dime, she came to Atlanta and she was trying to figure out why her friend was trying to say, oh, we're not cool, we're not actually friends, oh, she's just a bird. When Joseline goes and says, you know what, I apologize. My issue was you were hanging around with people that I didn't like / didn't like me. Whether it was for good reason or not, that was the case, and so I was trying to figure out what your intentions were when you were coming around me as well. So that's how I reacted. I should have been mature about it and talked to you about it. So I apologize. And it's like they accept each other's apology. I said, who is this Joseline? And can we just have her for the rest of the season? I mean, not the rest of the season, for the rest of the series. Because I don't want the regular schmegular Joseline back. I don't. She was funny. I want the funny, but I don't want the fighting. I don't want the rah-rah ready to scrap. We don't need to do that. I like this Joseline so much more. So much more. And like I said, it was a miracle. They came together. They agreed let bygones be bygones. Jessica Dime said she may, because she got the invite to the photo shoot / video shoot, she said she may come up, but it'd be pretty strange for us to go jump right into the fray. But you could tell that they actually wanted to be friends, and so I'm glad that happened. Stevie J's bringing, one of his daughters, a daughter that's staying with him during the summer, to this new house. And it's Stevie J's new house. He's moving in. He wants something bigger. He wants it for the family so that all of his kids can stay there. I said, okay, that's nice. And we see his other daughter, one of his other daughters is there, and the mom's there. Now, the issue is Baby Bella. If Baby Bella is Stevie J's or not. At this time, Stevie doesn't know if that's his child. Another issue is what's going on with his oldest son. What happened there was his oldest son put out a diss track against Stevie J, and then Stevie J went on The Breakfast Club, because I remember that. I actually remember that when that happened. When The Breakfast Club, and he wasn't like dogging his son now, but he was saying that, you know what, I did what I could, and he went and stole from me. I told him how I really felt, and he didn't like it, so then he retaliated. And the daughter's like, look, we know that's only part of the story. You need to go and get good with him because you can't be a great father unless you're good with all your kids. And I said, that's very true. They weren't happy about Joseline or the fact that Joseline could be with the baby mama, but at this point, that's just the cards that they were dealt with, and they're going to have to keep moving. We have, oh God, this girl. Mariah. We have Mariah, and I told you that she was going and doing something big. She wants to go and open up a club, a nightclub, and she wants Shooter to be her investor. So she invites Shooter over, and Shooter's like, excuse me, you've been getting enough money out of me. She's saying, I've been getting $1,000 out of him for a solid year, but here's my issue. I need a lot more than that. I need a full-time investor. She goes down the list of all the things that she needs. She said, you know what, if you don't go and invest, then I'm going to tell your wife. He said, look, just be upfront with you because she needs $70,000. She needs $70K. He told her, I don't have the money for that. I actually don't have the money to do that, even if I wanted to do that. And it's stupid. At this point, we're on this show. It's not what he's saying, but I'm thinking, so it really can pretend like, so it really didn't hit you that you're on the show and your wife's going to find out anyway? You really don't care. That's the truth. You really don't care. And you're thinking, alright, let's go and keep this cute. Let's just keep this going as long as possible. So stupid. So he goes and storms out. But did anyone else notice that when he's just like, no, I'm not doing this? How she kind of jumped back like she didn't know if hands were going to go flying or something? I said, that was kind of odd. Are you used to guys doing that to you? Or do you just not know him? You just know what you do to him and what he does to you. Is that as much as you knowing him as you possibly could in your situation? We see Treasure P, and I didn't know that Jesus. I didn't know that Jock was a radio host and that he does, was it Streets 94.5 in Atlanta. I said, oh, okay, reputable. Shout out to him. Did anyone else notice when he was looking at Treasure's butt when he opened the door for her? Like, I was looking too, so obviously that's why I knew, but that's not the point. That's not the point, people. The point is that Treasure is friends with Cena, his baby mama. And she lets it be known, you know what, I appreciate you coming and allowing me to be your intern, but I feel like I have loyalties to your baby mother because she's my actual friend. And with you dating Harley Red and dating Tommy and also kind of seeing Cena on the side, I understand how that goes. I'm thinking, Treasure P, you need to stop, because what if someone tried to out you with your little Sheehan situation as well? Because I want to know who she's doing. If the man is on the show and we just don't know it yet, I'm going to be done. I'm going to be done, because what's the point of bringing it up in the first place unless it's going to come up at some point in time? But anywho, their conversation ends right there. But we see Lady Mimi, and Lady Mimi's a little turned down. So I said, okay. They did some yoga, so she couldn't get super dolled out. But the thing is, she's happy that she's gone out of Sierra's house, out of the glam shop. But here's what's going on. Her so-called friend Mariah tells her about, well, you know, because Lady Mimi also talks about how she's playing with Joseline and doing her nails and possibly going to do a photo shoot with her and all this stuff. So cool, great. Mariah tells her, you know what, her side dude, because she wants to go and open up a nightclub, so she needed investors, so she wanted to bring the side dude, but the side dude wasn't cooperating, so I had to threaten him and say that I'm going to tell your wife, aka my boss, Sierra, owner of the glam shop, that you're cheating. And so I'm sure he's going to come around. Lovely Mimi said, she didn't have to say anything. That look of, why am I friends with this why am I friends with this why? And she tells her, so you realize you're wrong for that. You're going and you're sleeping with your boss's husband. Like, and you actually think that's okay? And you actually expect me to be okay? And you really think, she's like, oh no, you're not going to tell. I said, yeah, I'm going to tell you what to do. Why don't you close your legs? Why don't you do that? This chick she really thinks just because Lovely Mimi doesn't like her, Lovely Mimi is married with kids. You really think she's gonna think this whole cheating thing's cute? That's the dumb. You really think she's gonna think this cheating thing's cute? And Sierra's thinking that that you're her friend, and Lovely Mimi knows that Sierra thinks that you're a friend, and so you really thought, oh, you trash. Stevie J goes and he meets up with his older son, and they have a heart-to-heart. Stevie J apologizes for, well, his older son, it needed to be known that regardless of how much money you gave and financial support you gave to the household, you weren't there, and I need a grown man to go and help me through life. My mother was great, she was an angel, but there's certain things that I had to go through that I know it would have been different if you were there. If your presence was there, even just your presence being there. And so Stevie J is like, you know what, I respect that, I apologize. I apologize to you because for that, his son apologizes for him for, being disrespecting him like that, especially in the public. I said, okay, this is cute. So how's the grandbaby? Because of course CJ wants to see his grandson. It's like, he's doing well. So it's like, you know what, I have to give you your props because you're being a good father. You're doing what you need to do to provide for your son, for my grandchild. So I can't be mad. I can't be mad at my boy. Come here. So I said, okay, that's nice, that's cool, that's great. And I'm glad that it was the actual apologies. It was, I'm sorry for this. I apologize for that. Thank you. That's how you do an apology, not, oh no, I'm sorry if you, I hate when people do that. So shout out to both of them. Jock, he goes and he sees, one set of his twins, the one that Cena has, and this is all well and good, but a nanny needs to come, takes the kids away. Mind you, I felt like they panned on the nanny a little too long. I don't know if it was to have Jock look at her and to show that that's happening, or if it's there's a new side storyline that includes the nanny, because I can't take any more side storylines. This is only episode 6. Come on now. But Jock is saying, you know, the situation with Kirk, and Kirk cheated on Rashida, and I'm looking at Cena like, looking at her as if she knows this information. She didn't seem shocked once. He's trying to have that look of, yeah, this happened. She has this look of, mm-hmm, yes, I already know. Mm-hmm, yes. Oh, no, but keep talking. I'm going to pretend like I don't. Oh, mm-hmm, yeah, mm-hmm, oh, okay. And once he gets through the whole Kirk situation of the infidelity, Jasmine, the fact that he may have slept with Jasmine as well, not sure if the baby could be his. Again, she doesn't expect anything less from Jock, because he's saying someone with the name of Jasmine, similar build and look, he slept with her, and so he doesn't really know. And I'm looking at him like this has to be a joke. But he said, you know what, Rod's my dude, Rod's my friend, and so I found it very odd that he told me that you two were seeing each other. And that's when Cena, her face got brighter than ever. She said, yes, that's correct. Well, you know, we've been dating each other on the side. We've been doing this. We've been doing that. We do carpool. We taking the girls out for I looked at her like, Jock isn't going to like this, which means that we're going to enjoy this. Jock had that look of, excuse me? Oh, so you just trashed. You just a hoe. How dare you go and disrespect me like that? Oh, he's supposed to be the homie, so he's trash and he's garbage, but so are you because you're the baby mama. And how you going disrespecting me like this? And you better not bring him around the kids, even though you're supposed to be close family friends, so he knows the kids are ready. And I'm just over it. It's disgusting. Watch what I'm going to do. You disrespect me? Watch. Have him come around my kids and see what I'll do. She was cackling like, what you gonna do? What you? He said, oh, why are you turning up? Oh, it's the cameras, it's the lighting. Because they had underline and overlighting for the scene. Oh, that must be it. That must be the reason. Oh, you really turned, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? I'll go continue to do whatever I want. See ya. CBJ, he goes and does the DNA test. He talks about how we see this video of he's in the house with Joseline. Everything's going well. But things are going to change because he went to the courthouse and filed some papers against her. That hasn't come out yet. At least at this time for Joseline. So he knows he might have, you know, he might have jumped the gun regarding doing that. But you have to think about it. This is the same woman that went and tried to say on social media that he was molesting his own daughter. So I don't care. I don't feel bad. We're at Joseline's shoot, and Joseline, she has Mama D there, and she has her Dawn, Dawn, her friend Dawn. Her friend Dawn's there. Joseline looks amazing. Dawn looks very church mother-esque. You know, young church mother-esque. I said, Mama D looks good. Then next who came, and of course we have Melissa, who's there as well. She's like the co-director / the counselor / everything else. Lovely Mimi, she gets there. Cool, great, wonderful. There's support, some old friends, some new friends. Here comes Sierra. And mind you, Joseline knows that Lovely Mimi does not like Sierra. So it's like, how did she? Oh, Young Dro's friend. You're one of Young Dro's friends, and Young Dro knows Shooter. Okay, we got the connection, so you came here. Great. So Joseline really wanted to make sure there were people there, so she had people invite anyone in. Okay. Okay. Then Lovely Mimi has a conversation with Sierra. Sierra actually apologizes to Lovely Mimi and says, I understand that it's my shop, but I did step on your toes. I don't think that you're evil or malicious, or maybe I shouldn't have gone the route that I went. That caught Lovely Mimi off guard, because the original Lovely Mimi was just like, look, yeah, we cool, we done, whatever. But then she calmed down, was like, oh, thank you. And then she realized, oh, crud. Oh, no. Why did she have to be nice to me? It was so much easier when she wasn't. Because now this information, well, here's the thing. Because I didn't expect you to be so nice to me, I feel like now I have to go and be honest with you. And it's like, okay. Well, there's just something regarding trust and loyalty that, even though you're saying that I didn't exhibit from you, even though I don't like you and I feel like you're evil and feel like you're a witch, and I'm thinking, dang, was she that bad? Really? Come on now. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's right that it's happening to you. I don't think that's right that you're having the wool cover your eyes, especially since you apologized to me. You see how long it's taken me to get to the point? That's exactly what she was doing. So then she said, "Whoa, Mariah, sleep with your husband." What? Now, mind you, you know something's up when someone tells you that and you have that look of, I don't trust you, I don't even like you. But the fact that you said it, and I'm just taken aback, the fact that I could possibly believe it myself, that speaks volumes. When your instant response isn't, oh please, you lie, how dare you? No, when your response is more so, So then lovely Mimi, she gets her usual, this is where I'm like, dang it, you were cool up until this point. Oh yeah, and before people go and say, well, what did you think about her saying that? I feel that lovely Mimi, I personally think she did the right thing. I truly believe she has no real loyalty to Mariah. This information was going to come out anyway because it's a reality show. This is what actually matters. This information was going to come out anyway because it's a reality show. When it's a reality show, the reality of the situation that is being filmed, unless it's blocked by, lawyers, it's going to be shown. I've said that more than 3 times now. That's why I'm fine with it. I'm fine. And I actually appreciate it. Because I felt like it would have been stank for her to go look at this woman in the face and said, you know what? I know something you don't know, and you're actually being nice to me, and I'm still going to treat you like meow, meow, meow. She didn't believe her. So then Joseline's coming over like, wait a minute, Lace, what's going on? So then Joseline hears that apparently the assistant slept with the husband. She's like, dang, you really going to bring this mess here? Yes. Yes, because how many events that you were a part of that you ruined? At least she's not trying to fight. Security this season's on it. They made sure that no one put their hands on each other. Security was not playing around. Not playing around. Now she goes and she storms out because it was weird though, because it almost seemed like lovely Mimi, the fact that Sierra didn't necessarily believe her, fully believe her, that pissed her off so much. It was like, oh, so you trying to call me a liar? She doesn't trust you. Why would she trust you? That doesn't make any sense. Why would she trust you? Someone who she doesn't like and knows doesn't like her as well. But she still goes and calls up her husband like, excuse me, come over. Shooter's there. Mind you, all ladies were eavesdropping anyway, so it's not like it was a secret. Jessica Dime shows up, and Jessica Dime's just like, let bygones be bygones. Joseline and I had a good conversation. Dawn didn't appreciate it because Dawn was trying to figure out, why are you here? And here comes Melissa moderating. I'm thinking, Melissa, maybe you should go and just moderate the whole show, because I like when you come in and you kind of tell us what's going on and then you dip back out. I don't know why. I thoroughly enjoy it because I feel like we're watching a reflection of ourselves. If we were there in the scene and we didn't have any problems with anyone, but they still asked us what we felt about it, it's like, well, it's crazy because, just to recap, Dawn and Jessica Dime piece don't have a good relationship. It's interesting that Joseline wouldn't go and tell the two of them that each other would be here at the photo shoot. End scene! But remember, at the pool party on CV and Joseline, Jessica Dime almost had a fight with Dawn. And when I say almost, because the security made sure that she couldn't get to Dawn. Now we fast forward, and I really do think that is because both of them wanted to be Joseline's friend, and all 3 of them at the time weren't mature enough to handle the situation differently. So they were saying, mean and disrespectful stuff to each other, and there was never true hatred or true beef. It was always petty stuff, because these are people who are in the muck of things and they scrape by until they can, make a way and have a better life. And so when someone's going and you feel like, wait, but you're in the same situation as me, but you're saying all this negative stuff towards me and about me, I don't understand it. Why would you do that? So I think that's where all of this came from. Now, They go and they hug and they make up because they both apologize, saying, you know what, I'm sorry for what I said and how I came off. Well, I'm sorry for what I said and how I came off. I really am. Joseline, she does the music video with the ladies, and I said, okay, this song, I don't want to hear the full thing, but I said, this is okay. Okay, this is cool. This works. It's not bad. I don't expect it to be great, but it's not bad. Now, Sierra, her guy comes there. She's like, okay, so are you cheating with me? Are you cheating on me with Mariah? Are you cheating on me with Mariah? Who? What? Yeah, Lovely Mimi told me that you were cheating on me with Mariah. I'm thinking, he's really not denying this? He was like, well, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. I need to just go and blow my nose or something, because I keep... It's not that simple. I'm thinking, he's not denying, because at least he knows the cameras are here, so she's going to find anyway. So, oh, Lord Jesus. And she goes, teeters. It's like ever so slowly trying to make sure that security doesn't catch her, but security catches her. I'm thinking, you better get her. She's going around that car. She's coming after him. And he's trying to say, well, you know, you work. I said, nope, we're not doing this today. In comes Mariah. Mariah's like, oh, hey, so what's going on? Oh, so you were sleeping with my husband. Oh, I said, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Mariah, you plumb fool. They go and they get Sierra out of there. She's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm embarrassed. You go off with the help. You go off with the help. You do whatever you want with the help. Mariah's upset because she's trying to figure out, wait a minute, so because I threatened to expose you, you went and go and told her? That's so whack. No, what's so whack is you're cheating on, you're sleeping with a married man to make money to open up a business, and you befriended the business owner's husband. I said, you know what? I don't care if he approached you first. You really so thirsty for money and for success that you didn't care how your image was perceived. So now the both of you realize that he was like, you know what? It's Lovely Mimi. I wasn't the one who did this, because he was trying to say, oh, she pursued me. Mariah pursued me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who pursued who. What matters is it happened. And it's really, yeah. That's it. Please like, comment, subscribe.